You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we're going to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs again, more specifically Travis Kelce, and we will do a little Taylor Swift, but mainly because of the backlash, because a lot of people are calling out Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift is now being a distraction to this team. Why would they be calling them out? Well, we just watched one of the most horrific performances by the Kansas City offense that we've ever seen. Kurt Warner come out after he did analysis of it and said it was the worst offensive performance since Patrick Mahomes took over as their quarterback. Now, before we jump into that, I just want to give you a little context here. This is the offensive ranks, and while the Chiefs are 9th in the league in yardage, you notice they got 37 touchdowns. I mean, you would expect them to be somewhere up in here, the top 6, 57, 55, 52, 48, 46, 50. So while they're piling up some yardage, they're not finding the end zone. All right? And you've got Travis Kelce right now, and this is his stats for the year. You see that 10.8 yards per catch? Well, that's the lowest of his career. And it's the lowest of his career by a good bit. We're talking like 1.5 yards to 2 yards. And obviously, he's only got 5 touchdowns. Now, sure, he may have 4 touchdowns in one game at some point, but him and this Chiefs team, they're just not getting in the end zone, which is a problem. I mean, look, a lot of people used to say, well, Belichick's defense with the Patriots is not ranked great. He's giving up a lot of yardage. Well, yeah, except when you look at the Patriots' points allowed, and I'm talking about when they were winning Super Bowls, and they were always right there near the top with the actual points they gave up. Meaning, frankly, they were outscoring the other team, and the defense, yeah, they'd let you run it up and down from 0 to the 20, but once you got in the 20, you had a lot of tough time scoring against those good Patriot teams. The Chiefs aren't getting in the end zone, and it's causing real problems, and now you got Travis Kelce, and in my opinion, he may be trying to just say us as a whole is messed up as a team, but it's clear he's throwing his teammates under the bus here. It is. And I think you saw the frustration. Patrick Mahomes the last 2 weeks losing his cool. We saw Travis Kelce losing his cool. This team is starting to fall apart. All right? Somehow, some way, they're currently the 3rd seed at 9-6. But I'll scroll all the way down to the 11th seed because if the Chiefs somehow lose out and the Raiders win out, the Raiders are going to be the AFC West champions. The Chiefs are in a jam. And then what do you do once you make the playoffs? Because the Bills should scare the shit out of them. I think the Bills can outscore the Chiefs as we sit right now. Dolphins, yeah. Ravens, good luck. You saw what they just did to the 49ers. The Browns in that defense, good luck again. Do I think they can beat the Jags? Maybe. Let's look at this. This is, I've got some PFT, and I've got the New York Post that's covering the Taylor Swift backlash because they are now referring to her as Travis Kelce's Yoko Ono. Yikes. Yeah, we all remember everybody thought John Lennon fell off a map once Yoko showed up. Well, here we are, folks. Here we are. While speaking with his brother Jason on the duo's latest New Heights podcast, Travis' frustration with how poorly the Kansas City has been playing on offense was still quite clear. He called the loss embarrassing, saying everybody in the Chiefs building knows how embarrassing the performance was. Quote, "It's not just one guy," Kelce said via Adam Tresher of ESPN. "It's not just me playing like dog shit. It's not just us not being able to get the run game going. It's not just us not being on the same page passing-wise. Everybody in this is effing the thing. Everybody's in this effing thing together. Everybody at some point isn't being accountable. Every single play, somebody is not doing their job, and it's me. It's everybody on the team, whether that's prep, whether that's having the confidence and understanding of what the defense is in their coverages, their gaps in the run game, how we're picking up blitzes, how we're running routes versus certain coverages, all of the above. Kelce, who has 90 catches for 968 yards and 5 touchdowns this season, added, quote, everybody's just got to effing do their job. That's a look. I understand he's trying to get everybody to be accountable, but you're also throwing a lot of your teammates under the bus at the same exact time. And this is more so about the just implosion of it all. And the Chiefs are imploding. Right in front of our face, the Chiefs are imploding. No matter how you slice or dice it. Again, 355, yeah. But you're not up there. You've got 37 touchdowns on offense. The Dolphins have 57. Niners, 55. Lions, who you lost to, 52. Even the Bills, and this is what would scare me, the Bills have figured it out some on offense, 48. The Chiefs' offense is not humming. And when you start losing, everybody is going to start looking at things that could be causing a fracture, causing an issue with this team. And you can bet they're going to start talking about Taylor Swift and this whole thing. And the backlash has started involving the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing. Because, look, right, wrong, or indifferent, everybody's watching what happens when the games are over now and seeing, oh, there's a picture of Travis being out here. There's a picture of Travis being out there. And it's like, well, the pictures of Patrick Mahomes being out, nobody can find those pictures because where's he at? Studying his playbook? Which he should. You're in the football season right now. All right? She's being called a distraction. 3 months after Travis Kelce's romance with Taylor Swift took the NFL world by storm, the backlash has started to proliferate. Kelce, 34, has been mired in a rough stretch as the Chiefs have lost 5 of their last 8 games, and the hot takes are starting to be directed at Swift. Of course, there's one of the pictures that's from October. Quote, Kelce is not Kelce. He's been for the last 20 years of his career, Craig Carton on Fox Sports said on Tuesday. And I'm not sure if it's because he's distracted off the field with stuff, which is very public, or for a guy in his mid-30s who has talked about, my body doesn't want to take anymore. That maybe is the mind that has followed. I got to tell you, he's a step slower, all right? And that yards per catch average, that's where it shows up, guys. That is where it shows up. I do think some of the distractions are a factor. That was Willie Colon, also on the Carton show. In those 8 games, Kelce recorded 42 receptions for 443 and 1 touchdown, a far cry from his usual Hall of Fame-esque production. In the first 6 games that Kelce played this season, he hauled 48 catches for 525 and 4 touchdowns. Quote, the Chiefs are not a good football team, and Kelce looks like he should retire. That's good old Clay Travis saying that. He's been worthless the last 7 or 8 weeks. The double worthless Pfizer shots may have caught up with him. Either that or Taylor Swift is the Chiefs' Yoko Ono. Maybe both. Ono was once married to John Lennon until he was killed and was blamed by many as the reason the Beatles broke up. I mean, people, look, we're talking about what the NFL so desperately wants to be a dynasty, and here we are. The dynasty has got real fractures in it. Swift attended the Chiefs' 20-14 Christmas Day loss to the Raiders. Cameras showed her consoling Patrick Mahomes' wife, Brittany, on the broadcast. Skip Bayless weighed in. Quote, "It feels like it's time to call Taylor Swift a distraction. What do you think, Patrick? Andy, how about you, Travis?" It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly with the Chiefs. And I got to tell you, this is going to just churn up more. If they continue to look off, if that offense continues to look like a bunch of folks that are discombobulated on the field, and they look, and Patrick Mahomes was losing his cool. I don't know if he was throwing to the wrong spots or if his receivers are running to the wrong places, but none of them can get on the same page. And obviously, they're missing Tyreek Hill now. Finally, they didn't miss him last year. They're missing him this year. They miss speed. It feels like Kansas City, which was sort of like a Ferrari, is stuck in quicksand all of a sudden. I mean, their offense, and I understand, look, I've told you my team's the Niners. I understand we just got beat by the Ravens. That's great. But let's say we ended up playing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl if the Chiefs were able to make it, or if they were just playing a regular season game. I swear I would feel like the Niners would beat them by 24 right now. That's just how I feel, because I don't feel like the Chiefs scare anybody on offense. Do I think they can outscore the Dolphins, the Bills, hell, the Cowboys? I don't know about that. Against those elite teams, the lack of actual end zone production, you got to score touchdowns. And now you've got something that the media, the more they look weird, the more they look slow, the more that Travis doesn't seem quite right, this Taylor Swift thing's about to explode. It is. It's going to get more traction. Distractions during the season is a problem. Absolutely. And let's be real. There are more eyes on this team than there have ever been right now. Oh, Travis Kelce's used to running down the road here and nobody even being around. Now he looks out his window and there's paparazzi everywhere. Oh, congratulations. You just made it to Hollywood or wherever you want to be, I guess. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. The Chiefs are in a meltdown, and it seems to me like Travis Kelce is taking some shots. It seems like to me he's melting down, frankly. Is that on Taylor? Uh-oh. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.